What up, y'all? We're back. This is the L&C podcast. I am C. This is L. What up, man?
Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Can you run that back?
Oh my gosh. Good morning, America and other various countries that listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Give us a shout out. Hit us in the comments. I know we got tons of fans in Uganda and Sweden. We got a few fans in Berlin.
A lot of African
not talking about
princes
Maryland.
enjoy our show.
Indeed.
I get a lot of
exactly. Calls. We got a lot of a few Russians. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Hey, comrade."
Is that
love
Russian?
This show.
Never heard that. Never heard that in my life.
It's a specific city.
It's a dialect.
It's very low key. It's very low key.
I'm sure there's some slang. Is that like laughing? What is it? Is that gunshots?
It's similar. It's basically laughing. Basically laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It's like, oh, this humors me. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
what we want. We want to humor you out there. So if you enjoy the podcast, please like it. Please subscribe. We have great guests. Guests are back. This is guest season. Guest summer is coming up. It's right around the corner and
hot
kicking it off.
But be another hot guest summer.
Yes.
Too hot. I'm melting.
I mean, they're all hot.
melting.
Each one hotter than the last. Today's guest is no exception. She is a burgeoning young new comedian. She's hot off the presses. She's doing all types of open mics in the area.
You touch it, you'll burn your fucking fingertips off.
Exactly. Her.
Gone.
We're not objectifying women here on the podcast. Mr. L.
Only on Tuesdays, right? Only on
Tuesdays. For some reason, that's the exception we carved out for you.
Between the hours of 6 and 7.
She's amazing. She's also a Twitch streamer. So catch her Twitch stream. I'll have all the links to her socials and other ventures in the description of the video. But please help us welcome to the pod, Kyla Benedict, y'all. How's it going, Kyla?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. Well, that's a lie. I'm a little sick. I'm sure people can hear it.
Liar.
So. But emotionally, I'm fine. I had a show last night that went really well, so I'm still writing.
Honestly, that's the best. I feel like that's the rarest way to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, like that's actually pretty good.
That's true.
A
good show will do it to you.
And Kyla, I normally say this before we record, and I totally forgot because I'm out of it. But this is recorded on a delay, obviously, since we're all just kind of on a Zoom call situation. So if you have anything to say at any point, just like cut us off. We're not important at all. Just like step all over us.
Okay.
And we will shut up. That's just how this operates.
Don't tell me that. I talk so much. I gotta let you guys talk too.
That's amazing. That's what we want.
Let me just keep talking, and y'all can just sit there.
That's what we want.
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's she's like I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah. I'm like, no, listen.
She's like, I'm about to hijack this. She's like, next episode is just gonna be
LC
me.
and K, what's up?
I'll get up. I'll go take a nap. I'll come back.
Yeah.
I need it. No, but how are you? So you did an open mic last night. You were telling me. How was that?
Not last night, but I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thursday night.
Yeah. It was good. It was my first time at that mic. It was in Fredericksburg, which, by the way, have you heard about that guy in the Pink Panther suit around Fredericksburg?
No. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Like as the actual cartoon Pink Panther, or like
a mascot suit of the Pink Panther.
No,
that's crazy. He's going around chasing kids and stuff. It's a whole thing in Fredericksburg.
In a fun way, or in
a scary way, and it's all dirty, and there's a picture of him standing in a corner. Anyways, that's all I know about it. I don't know anything else. But I didn't know that. Look it up.
Oh, and that's in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, I didn't know about this until after I was in Fredericksburg. I was like, yes, it's so scary.
This is horrifying.
Did you see him in person?
Look at that thing. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's decrepit. Of course, there's going to be an ad. Yeah. No,
Kids
but so
love scary shit.
So were people joking about? They were joking about this, and that's how you found out?
Someone mentioned it, and it went over my head because I didn't know about it. And then later, I was like literally scrolling on TikTok, and then someone was talking about it on TikTok in Fredericksburg, Virginia, about the guy in the Pink Panther suit, and I was like, I was just there. God. What the hell? So
look at this. This is terrifying.
Is there a video of him chasing kids? I want to see a video. I don't know why.
It says allegedly, so I'm assuming there's no evidence of this happening.
Yeah, true. Allegedly.
There's no video. Look, let me tell you something. That'd be the first thing. Like, I'm not one of those people that's quick to pull out the phone, but if I seen a guy in a Pink Panther costume chasing kids around, the first thing I would do is record it just for laughs for myself,
crazy. I'm running the other way. I'm hiding in a bush or something. Absolutely not.
Let's check this out.
That's like I used to be so scared of mascots as a kid. Like there's that's my nightmare. Yeah.
What? Don't tell him that. What if he sees this? What if he's an avid listener and he watches this and he's gonna start going to open mics in Fredericksburg and when he sees you, he's gonna be standing in the corner, he's gonna be like
not going back. I'm not going back. Sorry, Jeremy. I'm not going back.
I want to see.
Oh my god.
There's gonna be an ad. Oh my god. You can't go anywhere without an advertisement. I need like ad
the internet is ads with video.
Yeah, get ad blocker.
I just want to watch your 2-minute breakdown of whatever the fuck is going on here. That's so weird. It's weird how there's only this one picture, and he's framed up perfectly. So he did a photo shoot before he started harassing children.
Why did it look like he did that?
Here we go. Finally,
for a strange character.
Oh, there is a video of him walking. So, but again, it's like framed up so perfectly. So I wonder if like he had somebody record this, or if someone was just freaked out and recording him walking.
Dressed up in a furry pink costume and reportedly following around children. Today, police in Fredericksburg hung up flyers asking for information to help them find that person.
I bet you it's Hula Hoop Guy. I bet you.
True. Oh my god.
But you know what? This is Fredericksburg though, so he's not that mobile. Yeah, he's in Manassas. Yeah. There's one for every city though. There's one weird individual for every area.
Guys, what if he's actually a good guy trying to create a sense of child safety? He's like, parents, I'm out here. Where are your kids? It's like it's 10 p.m. You know where your kids at? He's he's like, I see too many loose children around that could be kidnapped. I'm gonna create a situation where
like
parents
keys or something. Loose children. I've never heard that fucking expression.
Guys, I think we might have found who it is.
Stop.
Right.
It ain't me.
I love all these loose children walking around.
He's like all defending him. He's like, yeah, well, I think he's a good guy. Like he's making sure that these kids aren't on the streets. Oh my god.
I like to look at all sides. Sometimes you gotta look at both sides.
I know it's not you because there would be a system of payment involved. You know, there would be like a ransom system. You would have captured at least 3 children, and you would have been working the parents already.
Look, high key, I got bills. I need money. What? Yeah. I gotta. What?
Me too. Me too. I'm not above that.
Also, has he been near any private schools? Because that's the first place I'd go.
Right.
Like, if I were to, you know what I'm saying, if I was going to kidnap somebody's kid, obviously I'm going to go where the parents got money. He's probably chasing public school kids and not even like good public schools. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, you know, I was just making money at a private school in Fredericksburg on Friday. On Friday, I went and played a graduation ceremony. And yeah, all those kids are loose, as you said. It's pretty wild. Yes. Like they just kind of walk in and out because that's what money is. It just means you come in and out as you please. But they're good. They're all well behaved. You know, I'm sure they'll have their phone out. They'll capture it at least, and there will be a lead. But no, I mean, we're gonna find out that it's Lorenzo. Where is? I need more. I need more info.
The unusual nature of the case is drawing national attention, and parents say they're worried. Tom Rousey tells us more.
Well, yeah.
Here in Fredericksburg's old Greenwich neighborhood.
It just doesn't help that it's so creepy looking. Like, why can't it just be like? Can it just be like a furry outfit or something that
it's so
worn down?
I mean, it doesn't look that scary, you know?
It does.
It could be scary.
It's scary. No, when they have like the cutout eyes. I used to work at, do you get, Raising Cane's?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to work there when I lived in Arizona, and we had like the Diamondbacks mascot come. Like Cane's had a thing with like the baseball team or whatever.
Okay.
But the mascot, he was like working, and then I would like look at him and I'd be like, "You are really scary." And then he ended up chasing me through like the whole back room, and like all the customers were like, "Ah," and I'm like, "I'm actually scared." Like he had like the cutouts in the eyes, so you could see the person's eyes, but it was so freaky. It was so freaky.
I don't know. I feel like we all have an innate like sense. Rule number 1 is you never tell anyone that you're scared of them, because like. It's just like a dog. If a dog senses fear, it's gonna chase you. Same for wasps. Same for if anything knows it has the upper hand, it's gonna dog you. You know what I'm saying?
I have a bad habit of I'm like, that scares me, and then people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck with you now." And I'm like,
you probably shouldn't do that.
That's very grade school. That's very like schoolyard BS. It's like the moment you let it slip, that's you for the rest of the year. You've signed and sealed your fate.
You can't expose your weakness. You know what I'm saying? That's like Achilles, like, hey guys, just so you know, my heel's a little fucked up. Don't fuck with it, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
It's like when you get new shoes and you're like, nobody step on them, and then everybody's like, I'm gonna step on them. Yeah.
You don't bring attention. First off, people are gonna see. They're gonna see anyway. But like, you gotta downplay it too.
Look,
you gotta,
I got new shoes. And
you got a target on you now.
So this is to the Pink Panther right now. If you're watching this, Kyla loves you. She's not in no way afraid or scared.
No.
She'd come find you if she could. This is reverse psychology. For the record, reverse psychology.
That's terrible.
I'm sure this person's not too bright, so they won't put it together.
For this person who has a lot of people around here on edge.
Seen a person in
I like how they just had this one B-roll.
That was his voice. I was like, oh my god, he's terrifying, but it was just some guy.
It's just some
looking costume.
Russ Ray says he saw this person.
Russ Ray on TikTok. That's who was on the phone. The guy who I guess recorded this video of him lurching. This is the only video we have of just him like slouched walking with boots. It's creepy. It's the one eye for me. Yeah, it's the one eye. It's the knapsack, whatever this bag on a lanyard around him.
Mascot suits with 2 eyes. It's a recession. Give him a break. He probably got that on sale on eBay. It was probably half off because the eye was missing. He was like, he's like, I got bills. Fuck it. One eye it is.
I don't know, but why interact with kids? It's him. Oh, it's him, and you're all the way in Maryland, so you're like as far away could be for this, but you're dedicated.
Yeah, but it's but that's what throws people off, right? Because they're like, "No, he's from Maryland."
And you have an alibi too on top, like your car's in the shop or whatever, so it's you.
Supposedly, allegedly,
not allegedly. That's crazy.
No, confirmed. That's real crazy. Police are on their way, so by the end, we'll have a resolution to this.
I'm so glad we could figure it out.
You're that tall too, and that lanky that you could be walking like that.
Yep.
You think I don't have a backup just in case? You don't think I have a backup guy in a similar outfit just in case anything happens to me to wreak havoc?
Sure.
Yeah. You think that wasn't you think the missing guy costume was it buy one get one?
Right.
Oh no.
So you're at the open mic. Was just everybody talking about this the whole time?
No, I think like one person mentioned it, but it went over my head. I had no idea. But it was a really nice mic. It was at a hotel, which I was like, I didn't think that it would be like such a big like coming out of like people. I didn't think there would be a lot of people there. I don't know why I said it like that. But there was kind of a lot of people there. It was a good mic.
It's usually packed because, like you said, it's in the hotel like event space. So if anyone's in the lobby or if anybody heard about the show ahead of time, they come downstairs and they actually watch. So it is weird usually because I think they're expecting like top-notch comedy, but it's not clear to them that it's an open mic, meaning that like people are just trying new stuff, and it's very low stakes. And it's all just kind of a fun hang. For the people who come downstairs, they're like, oh, we're going to see like Kevin Hart or some shit. You know what I mean? Like they think that it's like, because it's a really nice space too. Like he has the candles out.
It is shit. Like, it's like it's like very like club. High production. Yeah. It was really nice. So, I've never been to a mic where there was like the spotlight and I couldn't see the audience.
Yeah.
And that threw me off a lot. I was like, whoa, I can't see you guys. Like,
I need to see y'all faces. I need to see.
Yeah. Well, normally I can, because every mic that I've been to has been where I can like see everybody. And then this one, it was like the light was so bright that I couldn't. And I was like, whoa, this is different.
That's what I love about Jeremy's mic though. And shout out Jeremy Gann. We've had him on the podcast, but he really has recreated that comedy club atmosphere, and that's what you'll experience when you're at a club or when you're at a place like that. You'll maybe see the first row of people because they usually have lights on them, and those are the tables that get picked on, so people buy those seats knowing that they're going to be like crowd work material. But generally, you can't see the room because the lights are so bright. And that's how it is in theaters, clubs.
I haven't had that yet, so I was like, it kind of threw me off.
I mean, have you done theater or anything like that? Have you done like musicals or anything?
I did theater all 4 years of high school, but I was never in any of the shows. Like they painted me as emotional support because I wasn't in any of the shows and I didn't do any of the tech stuff. I was just always there.
Wow.
Because I loved being a part of it, but I was too scared to audition or like do it. I tried to do costumes and I broke 2 of the sewing machines, and so I wasn't allowed to do costumes anymore.
Oh hell nah.
No, I don't know. I just didn't like fit into anywhere, so I was just there, and I had a little sign that said emotional support. So
I'm fucking dead. I'm glad you mentioned that showing machine thing, because I actually have this buddy of mine that has this costume he needs repair, but I know not to ask you.
Not me. Not me.
Yeah.
Nope. But I did do like in class we had to like put on little shows. So I did stuff like that. We did like a murder mystery dinner. And I was the murderer, but it was weird the way they did it, because they like handed out pieces of paper and you would like check off what part you wanted instead of auditioning. And I checked off security guard number 2, and guess who the murderer was? It was security guard number 2, and I was like, wait, I didn't want that. Like,
that's funny.
So then I was the murderer, and then I did A Midsummer's Night Dream too, and I was one of like the rude mechanicals.
But so you do that do you do that in the classroom, or do they take you out to the auditorium and do that?
Like our classroom was a black box theater, so we did it in there.
Very cool.
But it was a show after school. We just worked on it in class and then did it after school. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like private school. That sounds like where the Pink Panther's at right now.
Hell no.
Black box theater is your class.
If he's smart, you know.
That's awesome.
How did you feel being the murderer? Did you feel like a sense of overjoyous at all?
No, I did not want to be any big part of the show. I was like,
it's you. Why are you leaving so many breadcrumbs? Like,
that's crazy.
We got it already.
I'm just
we got
asking
you.
Questions. I can't ask questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
ask questions.
We did. I'm pretty convinced now. It was a joke at first.
I'm
just asking questions.
I wanted to ask you though. So you're relatively new to stand up. At what
month in?
A month in? Wow. So what drew you to it? What made you decide to go to your first open mic and try it out?
So I had actually seen this show like a year ago at this brewery near me, and it had Daphne London in it.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she was amazing, and I like loved her stuff. And I've always been a big fan of like Bo Burnham and like that kind of world of comedy. And then I saw Daphne, and I was like, whoa, like musical comedy is so cool. And then I talked to her after the show, and I was like, how did you get into this and whatever? And we kind of DM'd on Instagram for a little bit. And then she was like, oh, you just have to like write jokes and go to an open mic and like rip the Band-Aid, just go do it and whatever. And I was like, no, that's too scary. And then about like a month and a half ago, I went to another comedy show in DC, but it was Mae Martin. Do you know who that is?
Let me look her up.
Okay.
Is it MAE?
Yes. Yeah.
I think I do know.
They are a comedian. They're like more storytelling and kind of like I don't know, I guess just like storytelling and kind of just does like wacky stories of their life. And I feel like I have a lot of wacky stories of my life. And like that night, I was so inspired that I was looking for open mics to do that night after the show. But I couldn't find any because like whatever, I was in DC and they're all sign-ups. But I like signed up for mics the next week to start because I was so inspired by their show.
Yeah.
And just kind of like I like was literally while I was at the show, I was thinking of bits to do like during the intermission, and I was writing them down on my phone. And then I met you at my first open mic at Hog Shack. Yeah. And then so that story of me at the comedy show was like the bit that I did at my first open mic.
That's what's up. That's so awesome. Yeah. I had the same experience. Same thing.
Oh, really?
I saw I was gonna go see Christina P, and she canceled, and then I was like, well, I still want to see a show, so I went and got tickets to Brian Simpson at the DC Improv, and I saw him. I had seen him on podcasts and stuff, and he's like a DC native guy, so I said, well, this might be an even better show. I saw him, and I was like dying laughing, and watching him up there, I was like, wow, this is awesome. And then I was just kind of addicted to seeing stand-up, and so then I bought tickets to see someone else, and then eventually I saw Jessica Curson at the DC Improv, who I've been tracking for a while because she's like a hilarious crowd work lady. And when I got tickets, it was just to see the later show. Like they usually do 2 or 3 shows a night, and I got tickets to like the 9:30 show. And same day an email went out saying that she was going to give a seminar before the show happens, and if anyone wants tickets to the seminar on how to like get into stand-up or how to do well in the business, tickets were only like $20 or something like a steal like that. So I was like, hey, I'll get there early, I'll make it a whole day, and I'll just like go see her talk. And it was awesome. It was like a whole, she maybe spoke for 40-50 minutes, and then it was just a straight up Q&A for like another hour of just like her talking to everybody and taking everybody's questions. And unbeknownst to me, like everyone in that room were all the people in the circuit that I would be seeing everywhere constantly. It was Trey Solo, who we've had on the podcast way back when I was living in Stafford. It was Mara Feiner took my picture with Jessica. She's like super successful comedian. She does all types of shit. She has an open mic at Heidi's in DC that's like easily the best open mic in DC right now, in my opinion. I'm biased because they do karaoke after, and it's like super gay friendly.
Oh, fun.
It's like very gay oriented, but it's
okay.
But she's killing the game. Mara and so many others were in that room, fielding questions and taking fervent notes and everything. And right after that, after everything she said, after everything Jessica imparted on everyone, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for an open mic. And that's what I did. I looked up open mics near me, and the first one that came up for me was the Electric Palm in Woodbridge, and that's what I signed up for. I got on that week, and I had written a bunch of stuff that I've been just like stewing on, similar to you, and then I went and I ran the light, and they were like, get the fuck off stage. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I don't know what the light is, I don't know what any of this means. And after the show, I went up to apologize to Dwayne, and he was like, that was your first time? Oh shit, no one, don't even worry about it, just next time, here's all the rules. I should have explained that better. I had no idea anyone was a beginner here. So And that was it. The rest was history. I was addicted, and I would go spot to spot and try to get as much time as possible and build it up. And so how do you think it's going so far for you?
I think it's going well. It's funny that you ran the light for your first time, because I did 2 minutes and 30 seconds and then I ran off stage.
I remember. That's the right instinct, though. That's because if you have nothing left to say, give the time back. Why not?
Right. Yeah. Looking back, because I recorded it, looking back at that video is so funny. But oh my God, what was your question?
How's it going?
How's it going? Yeah. It's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. I've been doing like 4 mics a week, which has been insane because I work every single day, and I'm like waking up so early, and then like as soon as I get home from work, I shower and leave and go to a mic. Like I've been trying to go to like all of them. So, but it's been going well. It's kind of like that, like the first 2 weeks were like super euphoric and whatever, and I was like, oh, this is awesome, I'm doing well and like whatever. And then now it's like I kind of have to work harder, which I like, because I'm like I don't know how to explain. Like I'm trying to do, I kind of stuck with the same set for a long, I mean, it's been a month, so like I should be still doing like the same, but I'm trying to like try new stuff out too, because
just
I want to
work it in slowly, build out your original bits, like turn that 2 minutes into 5 minutes into 10 minutes. It takes time. It takes time, and it's not like you're gonna do that every performance either, because not every performance is going to go well, so you never know what to keep and what to cut really until you've done it 5-6 times, and that's when doing 4 open mics a week comes into plays, because you really need to get the reps in to make a solid determination of like, okay, what works, what doesn't work, what can I add in here that's actually solid, or is this whole cloth that I should just tear up, So I feel that for sure. And have you done more than 1 mic in a night yet? Have you gotten to that point?
No, but I was talking to someone. I was talking to I don't know his last name, but Karan. I was talking to Karan
Singh.
about that.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on. Cash Patel. We've been trying to get him on for weeks.
He's so funny. Yeah, I was talking to him about that, because he was like, you got to be hitting up the big cities and like doing multiple mics in a night and whatever. And I was like, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. And now I want to do it. So, but a lot of the DC ones are like sign up, which is like difficult because I'm not in the DC scene at all, so nobody knows me. So when I sign up, I don't get on because they're like, I don't know who this is.
Well, I just started one on Wednesdays. It's not every Wednesday right now. It's twice a month, but you have a spot on mine guaranteed at a moment's notice. Just come through. And
thank you.
So if you happen to get on another one on a Wednesday night and you want to do mine first, there's 2 right there. So you just let me know.
Okay. Yeah. Yours is so far.
Yeah, well, DC's far in general. DC is going to be.
I will tell y'all this though: all the comedians in my area, there's only one consistent open mic in our area that's weekly, and all the others are like 4 a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we be going to fucking Baltimore, DC. We be going out there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a few out in Delaware. They're at least an hour away, a little closer. You know what I'm saying? But like comedians are crazy people. Like these motherfuckers, they be going to New York and Philadelphia and shit. And those New York, Philadelphia comics be coming down here to Delaware and shit. Like motherfuckers be traveling.
See, that I don't understand. That like every time I see someone come down, I saw some lady come down from New York to do a show in a Spanish restaurant the other night, and I'm like, you have like 200,000 Instagram followers. Why are you coming down here for this? Like how much are you being paid to do this is what I wanted to ask.
That's how you get 2,100 Instagram followers though. Cause like
she's
not known in that area. So she gonna go out there and then word of mouth. You gotta, every area counts. You know what I'm saying? It's
or or Ren Daw, for instance, which I kind of get, he was doing a comedy tour at the time. So he was like, hitting up every one of his contacts and every one of his contacts of like, hey, who do you know in DC? Who do you know in Maryland? Because I just want to do as many shows as possible. I'm driving around the country. Just put me up anywhere. And so, yeah, you end up in a dive bar. You end up in a back room of a Subway or whatever it is, just to say you performed in that state.
Yeah. Somebody there will be like, yeah, I saw them before. You know what I'm saying? Like, word of mouth's the most powerful thing. And it's like, you just drop little crumbs. It's like Hansel and Gretel. You drop crumbs. Eventually somebody gonna follow that bitch and kill the witch or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I lost the analogy halfway through, but you get what I'm saying. I
don't know. I understand the traveling, because I would absolutely drive to like Philly or New York to do whatever, because I already drive an hour and a half to every mic. Like every mic is an hour and a half away from me, except for one that's like 40 minutes in Front Royal, but like every other one is
that the
like
Catamount Lounge?
Yes.
Okay.
That place is awesome. I loved that place.
I haven't been yet,
it's like
but I know Chris.
Music and comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool little place. I like that place.
Okay. That would be an hour and a half for me. So that's why I haven't been to it yet.
Yeah.
That'd be like,
well, welcome to my world. Everywhere is a freaking hour and a half.
Jeez. Where are you in Virginia? What's the name of the area?
I'm like Middleburg area.
Middleburg.
Yeah. I don't even know. Is that near I'm trying to fucking think. That's like kind of off to the side, yeah. Like
yeah, it's west. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know around.
I think it's in the middle.
Where that's
actually, I think it's right in the middle.
Oh, get it? Because Middleburg.
Got it.
I'm gonna pull up a map right now. Fuck that shit.
We're doing this contest together, or we're competing in it. And the judges, when you said Middleburg, they knew exactly where that was, and they called it Horse Country.
Yeah.
Why does it have that reputation? What makes it?
It's the horse and hunt capital of the country, apparently.
Really?
But it's like, you know what fox hunting is?
No.
Yeah, they do.
I've seen the Fox and the Hound.
It's a rich people's sport. Like it's
sure is.
Yeah, you got to pay like tens of thousands of dollars to be a part of it. Yeah.
The fuck?
I just take care of horses for someone who does it. So like
that sounds pretty dope. I don't know. She said I got nobody. I feel that.
I'm like, no, I'm broke, but they pay me to take care of their horses.
Museum of Hounds and Hunting. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay.
That outfit that you saw, like in that painting. Wait, like click on. Yeah, that's what they wear. They look like founding fathers, or like the British is coming. It's crazy.
I was about to say something similar. Yeah, if I seen that shit, I would like stay far away. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do we need to rescue you? What's happening out here? Is this some American Midsummer type shit happening?
I am looking for other jobs. So if you know.
Look, if it makes money, let me tell you something. That shit ain't nobody really hiring. Nobody good. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like my current job, I just happened to get this motherfucker. I mean, honestly, the same for my last year. Like I just be happening to get shit, but like I be searching. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ghost job shit is real. Like
it is open. I'm like,
bruh, you gotta create your own shit. Whatever you do now, just make your own shit of it. That's really how. That's really.
Well, getting paid is easier said than done. Get paid well.
That part.
To do
that part.
I was gonna say open mics though. There's not an open mic in Middleburg. I'm sure there are people who want to experience something like that. So like, I'm sure there's like a small. No, I'm serious.
She said these people don't laugh.
I don't know.
It's probably a small. I'm sure there's some middle-aged, midlife crisis housewives, somebody who wants to come out, who might want to watch or might want to try it out. Even if you have like 6 or 7 people first. I'm sorry I said that. Even if you have a small amount of people, like
he did it wrong. First off,
we learned that he did it that way, and we were all Marco Trinidad and I were like, what the fuck was that? Like cat claws? No, the Pope did it right. It's juggling boobs or whatever.
Is that what it is?
No, it's
Probably.
it's just a kid
I
did
don't
it.
know
A kid did it on a video, and now everyone
I
does
feel like
it.
that's what old people do when they're like weighing decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
yeah,
he's like,
that's what it
no,
is.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's like some old, like I think of like what's it, Larry Davies? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Pope.
Yeah, Pope Leo. I just want to see him do it because he does it the right way. There we go. He did it.
Oh my God.
Real quick.
That's crazy.
Even if you have a few people, even if it's not like a packed event or you don't have a full list, it has to start somewhere. Like even the mic I just did, we had like 9 people. We had 10 people sign up. 1 dropped, 2 dropped, 3 dropped. I was expecting 7, and we still had a great time because people came out of the woodwork and walked in and came up, and we ended up having a great time. I think it was about 12 or 13 of us. So I mean, and that's all you need for an open mic. And then, but once you build that up, and once you build the the recurring turnout, and I know I'm saying this to someone who's only a month into stand up. Period, full stop. But it's like, look at Jeremy. Jeremy was in the same position, and he had the initiative and started like a legit, almost comedy club type experience. And he was only, I think, like 2 months in. So, he's making money now doing shows. No, seriously, like he's brand spanking. Like you know what I mean?
I didn't
like,
know that. I did not know that.
So if you see him up there floundering, it's because he's new. He's a brand new little baby boy, but he's very business minded and saw the opportunity in his area in Fredericksburg of like, there's a little bit happening, but there's not an open mic that's consistent here. So I'm gonna start that, and sure enough he did. He got in touch with the hotel downtown with the Hilton. And so it doesn't have to be at a hotel. It could be at a coffee shop. It could be anywhere in Middleburg. I don't know what it could be at a horse farm, and that could be the gimmick too, which brings people out. So you think about it. You're already busy as it is, but hey, if there's an opportunity in your area, or if there isn't one presently, and you're looking to get more stage time personally, I mean, there's as much in it for you as it is for the other people in your community who may or may not know they want something like that.
Yeah.
Very true, very true. Because Dream Big took a minute to.
You're like,
that's the.
And if you need any help with something like that, just let me know, because I'll. It's really all you need is like a Google form if you want advanced signups, and then beyond that, make a Facebook page, make an Instagram page, and then that's really it. I mean, there's not much else you can do. So
it's like, I don't know.
Promote.
600 people that live in Middleburg, so I'm like, there's like nobody, but everybody knows each other and everybody's around at the same time. So, but there's not comic. I mean, I know a couple of comics that are like kind of in the area. I don't know.
You gotta remember too, comics will travel. Comics will travel any fucking where. Like I said, there's besides the one venue that's close to this area, and there's like a decent amount of comics in this area. Most of them are 2.5 hours away, aside from the one that's like about an hour or so away. But like outside of that, all of them are 2.5 hours plus away, and we go over there often. You're trying to hit multiple fucking mics. Like comics are crazy. They travel. They do that shit. Like the gas prices rising. They
the same Christian.
No, he's crazy because he's in Salisbury, Maryland, which is like the Middleburg of Maryland. You know what I mean? Like it's like out there. You have to you have to either pay a bridge toll to get anywhere a little faster, or
bridge toll.
A bridge toll, toll bridge.
I mean, we could call them that. Yeah, greedy bastards.
There's a little guy in a Pink Panther outfit who takes money.
No,
it's Lorenzo. He's making bank.
It's Lorenzo.
I got bills to pay. I told you. You wasn't listening. By any means necessary.
But you either pay a toll to get there like a little quicker, or you eat that and it's like 3 hours getting anywhere.
Yeah. Wow.
So
you might as well pay the toll. The toll's way cheaper in gas. It's only a gallon. Look, at this point, it's only a gallon of gas. Now you might as well pay that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, the freaking...
So they are crazy. Like, and I know you do go the distance, Kyla, but yeah, people up there, they're going like 2.5 hours just for a free opportunity to perform. This isn't even a showcase. This isn't even like they're getting money
just
back.
For a mic.
You know, just for
Regular
5
mic
fucking minutes.
That you might get on. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to I've been to Christian's thing a few times. I've been to some Baltimore stuff. I've been to the Electric Palm a few times. Like I used to go, I'd go over there just to see Christian do shit. Like we go over there just to be a part of it.
Go even if I don't get on the list.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be around people. It's networking, you know what I'm saying? The world is networking. You get places simply by off of who you know and how much they like you. That's how the world works, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta get in there. If you in there, you in there, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody has been very nice though. It's a really nice community, and like I've like been very blessed to be to like meet the people that I have, and they've been so kind and everything.
And it's because you're kind too. It's because and like you're such a natural at this. Like your ability to speak on stage about anything is so natural to you that everyone can see that. Everyone can see like, oh, she's been doing it for a while, you know. So clearly, I want to speak to her, and then you come to find out you're only like a month in, and it's like, what is happening? It's like, how does she have this ability to speak like that? So you're already like leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of people who have been doing this for a while, and so now all it is exactly what you're doing. You know, getting the reps in, building out the set, and going on to crush. You know, it's right around the corner for you. So I mean, once you feel like you have 10 minutes, like you just did your first showcase. So a showcase is at our level is usually a host, which is somebody who's coming up and down off stage. They bring the show in, they get the audience warmed up, and then they introduce everybody. So they're coming back and forth constantly the whole time. So there's the host, then there's the opener, who is directly after the host. They're the first performer usually, and then there's however many featured performers in the middle. A feature usually is just the person right before the headliner, and they might do a little more time, and then the headliner is the main act. They're top billing on the flyer usually, and they do the most time at the end, and all a headliner does in our area is usually like 20-30 minutes. A feature might do like 12-15 minutes, and an opener might do anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes, and then the host is about the same, like 5-10 minutes for a host set. So it's really like, you look at it like that. Look at how much material you have and where you fit on that lineup. Do I have a solid 10 minutes? Does that put me in an opener position? Do I have a solid 15? Can I like stretch out and be more of a middle act or a feature, like second to last? You know, I had at one point, I was still very early, but somebody reached out to me and they wanted me to headline a show in Maryland, and I was like, oh, I've never been asked to headline anything before, so yeah, sign me up. I can get 30 minutes ready. I have a bunch of stuff that I can combine, and I was practicing. I was going out, excuse me, my nose is betraying me. I was going out to all of like the open mics that I could, so I could start to really like flesh this out. How am I going to combine everything I've written so that I can have a full 30 minutes? And I put in the work, and I got there, and there was no one in the audience. It was like completely empty. It was me. I came from Stafford. It was Cade Wonders, who he came from Richmond to nobody in the audience. Some people came from Baltimore or further north, Maryland. It was a mess. It was like, and the guy running it was a complete mess. He was a wreck. He was like, I don't know what happened. And I'm like, well, you know what happened was you didn't sell any tickets, and you didn't cancel the show either. So it's like, you gotta make a judgment call. But all that to say, like if you get an opportunity like that this early in the game, because I was about maybe like a year and a half in, it's usually too good to be true. Like it's going to be a long time before you're headlining anything, but for the time being, it's
I feel like a lot of people have my back on that. Like a lot of people would be like, if I get an opportunity, they'll be like, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, got it. Or like, you know, like don't. Yeah.
All I needed to do was like speak to one person and they would have told me like, this is not happening.
Yeah. Luckily, I every single like this, even like the mics that I go to like throughout the week, I like will talk to people. I'll be like, hey, like, what do you think of this place? And like, what do you think I should go here or here this week and whatever. And I always want to know like what everybody thinks because I'm so new. Like I don't know anything, so I'm like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And like I'll go to whatever place you think is best and whatever. So yeah. Luckily, I have that where I like ask everybody's opinion.
Yeah, and that's
I feel like sometimes people are like, they're like, figure it out, like go learn and figure it out. But I always want to have that second opinion.
With this too, there's such a tight knit community that you can do that. You can talk to people, and they'll just set you up for success. They'll give you all the information that they might have had to learn the hard way, or they might have had to, scrounge up or put together themselves. Like I used to have a working list of things on my phone for like, don't go here, don't, do anything with this person, or like word gets around that this person's an R-wordist or, a problem person. It's like, okay, well, I need to remember that because I might forget and I don't want to be caught doing the wrong thing or messing up, so there's all these little subtle nuances and stuff, but everybody is willing to help out, and a rising tide lifts all boats in this community. So it is really cool that, like you were talking about, Dan Kaufman's mic. He's great. He's in Alexandria. Zach Haynes, I was just with Zach on Wednesday at my first mic. He did my first mic. He did the panel. He has a great mic in DC with Montenegro Comedy, and he's another one of those guys who will just like he'll lay it all out for you in plain speak. He'll tell you exactly where to go, what time, who to get with. If you can't get on a list or if you have trouble breaking into a thing, he'll tell you exactly who to talk to, or he'll put you in touch with them, and you'll get on the next week. He's one of those guys who's just like a solid stand-up dude. And there's no shortage of people. Like Ace Jackson in Manassas, same way. Like you talk to him, he'll hook you up. And that was your first showcase, right? Was with Ace?
Yeah, at Hog Shack,
How was that? How did that go?
It was fine. I'm always gonna say it was fine if it was me, because it's like whatever. But it was also like there was like a whole like Rocket League like club.
What?
There.
Like the game?
No, not the game. Not like they built rockets. Like
I'm thinking like the soccer racing.
No, I'm sorry, I used the wrong words.
Rocket League.
Yeah, but they look like a bowling league, and
So they were like a rocket building.
Like, rockets. Yeah, and they were like there were so many of them, and they were like all having a meeting, and we were like, but we kept calling them out, and they thought we were funny, so it was fine. But at one point, Uncle John.
Yeah.
So he was on stage, and then one of the people in that club like came out with a rocket, like brought it from their car and just like put it next to Uncle John on stage and like took a picture. Wow, it was crazy. It was a crazy time. But I feel like I did okay.
Good.
I feel like I did okay. I was really nervous. Like my aunt and uncle were there, and my friends were there, and like nobody that I know has ever seen me like at an open mic or anything, and so I was nervous, but I think it went okay. Yeah. It was scary that it was my first showcase, So.
But you got it under your belt now. You have that experience.
Yeah.
You know what it feels like to have people you respect there watching you.
Yeah.
And it does add a little level of pressure. I'm the same way. I get
was
get
like,
jitters
"Wait, guys,
when my family shows up because I'm like, well, now there's something riding on this. I really have to
Yeah.
put it out.
I was like, wait, you guys can leave. It's fine. Actually, you can leave.
Yeah.
Don't be here.
It's like as much as you want them to be there, as much as you want them to see how far you've come or that you're into this and doing well at it, it's like, well, now that they're here, it's like, if I don't put out, it's gonna be,
I gotta do good.
That's all they're gonna talk about, or that's all they're gonna think about behind my back is how bad it was.
It's like, damn, that motherfucker, why you invite us and he ain't no good?
Exactly. What the hell is going on?
So do y'all alter your material when family's there? Because because I'm sure that, none of our family knows exactly everything we do. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you hide some of your delinquency when family's at shows, or is it just all out there?
I used to, but not so much anymore. Now I just let it all loose. And I have enough stuff about family that I'll actually just be performing to them, or I'll be like, I'll call them out and do the stuff about them to the audience. And so everyone's in on it and everyone's laughing. That's what I do now. But again, that's only after years of like writing enough material to have where I can talk about my family if they're in the audience, What about you? What did you end up doing?
Me?
Yeah. Kyla.
Wait, me, Kyla? Okay, yeah. Well, what I was gonna say is that most of my family lives in Arizona because that's where I'm from. But I'll send them videos, and I have no shame. Like there was one joke that I was doing for a while. Like it was like some like dream that I had, and I had like moaned in the dream, and I like make the noise on stage, and I like sent them video. I was like, I don't even care. Like it's I don't know. I thought
I'd have cussed you out. I'd have been like, bitch.
To be fair, I didn't really think about it, and then after I sent it, I was like,
it's too late.
Whatever, it's fine.
Too late now. It is what it is.
And I continued to send that video. But it was like it was the whole mic. It wasn't just that joke. So I feel like that made it better.
Right.
But I have no shame. But I did not do that joke when my aunt and uncle came to watch at the show. I did a different one.
Hold up, they came from Arizona to see you?
No, my aunt and uncle live in Virginia. The rest of my family is in Arizona.
I was about to say that is dedication. That is some fucking that's some family right there. That's that. I mean, like if they agree to do it, they agree to do it. Like some people are just fuck it. Some people it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like. But no, I get what you're saying. Cause like cause I'm getting back into it, you know what I'm saying? And if I ever get me a show, across the bridge or whatever, I don't think I'd ask my family like to see me, drive 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah. I'll let them watch the local stuff. But some people will do it. I've seen people they'll cross that bridge, still travel.
If you get to the point though, Kyla, if you take a trip to Arizona to visit family, look at the mics. Like, tap into
I really want to do that.
Get on Facebook and be like, hey, what's happening in this area? And then show off. I can just walk. Like it'd be so funny if you're with your family. I'm gonna go over to this bar and like, how do you know even where that is, or what's going on there? It's because I'm a comedian, so we have
I run into all the people I know in high school. I'm like, oh no,
right.
Oh my god,
but you guys.
Oh gosh.
So you grew up in Arizona and then moved to Virginia for work, or how'd you end up here?
It's kind of a long story, but I basically, as soon as I graduated high school, I moved to Virginia, kind of to start my own life. It was a little bit of a rough childhood out there, so I got out as soon as I could, and then moved to Virginia. And my uncle lived out here, but I didn't know him like super well. He wasn't really around.
Is this the same uncle who was at your show this past week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I just kind of came out here and just kind of was like, okay, what do I do with my life now? Like I have to figure it out, and I've done so many different things while I've been out here. So it's been an eventful time. I moved out here when I was 18 and I'm 23 now. So it hasn't been like that long. But,
5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like a 1.5 years of college. I was trying to join the Air Force, and then
okay.
And then I did like I worked at Starbucks for a while, and
Same
now
here.
I'm taking care of horses. Oh, really?
Yeah, Starbucks.
That's awesome. I loved working at Starbucks. Yes.
I'm done. I had a
won
roommate.
Barista championship for my area.
Okay, congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
I got tapped to be a shift manager, and then I was like, actually, I'm interviewing for another job, so bye.
Oh, really? I was a shift.
Yeah.
Then it was not fun when I was a shift. I was
wasn't
actually
fun?
I don't like this anymore. Yeah, because then I had responsibility. I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the money ain't worth the extra work.
No, I was like, and I was in school too as I was a shift, so I was like,
Yeah,
it was just a lot. Doing ROTC as well, like there's so much to do. So
because them motherfuckers, they like, that's a strict schedule, and like they do a lot. They're very active.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, it was a lot. I was doing a lot, and then I quit it all, and then moved to the middle of nowhere, and now I'm doing stand up.
So what prompted you to end up in Middleburg? Just the job opportunity that you?
So I had moved out, and I was living with some friends, and then they were married, and they were kind of like trying to be like, go be free, go do something, because I was working at Starbucks, and and they're like, what are you doing with your life? Go do something. And I was like, I don't know. And by chance, like a Starbucks customer was like, oh, I have this farm with horses and blah blah blah. And I was like, can I go to there, please? I love horses. I grew up riding horses. And like he put me in contact with this girl, and then I found this job on Facebook.
Wow.
And I was like, and I like took a chance and was like, hey, I'm interested. And then I came out and met her, and I'm like, hi, I'm a barista at Starbucks, but like I used to ride horses, so like maybe I could do this. And it's like kind of a prestigious thing because I work for like a master of the fox hunting. Like it's like a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a super rich dude. And she fucking sorry, am I allowed to cuss? I've been
Yeah.
Okay.
I already said fucking who knows what else.
Okay.
He called you a bitch earlier. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't call her. I didn't call her a bitch. I said
it was the colloquial bit. Hey, bitch. What? You know what?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, and then I got hired, and I've been here for 2 years.
Wow.
You guys are still laughing about him calling me a bitch.
So do you have to call this guy master? What's that?
No, I've met him like 3 times. Okay. I like never see him. Yeah,
gotcha.
It's awesome.
That's great. So you're on. I don't know how much of this you can talk about, or if that's in your contract. If you can't, just
I don't know. Go ahead, shoot, and I'll say.
I mean, are you on an estate of this person's?
He just owns a lot of land, like
Holy
around,
shit.
like a lot of land around here, and I just have like a house on the farm,
Lorenzo's
and then I drive
like, get out,
2 minutes
get out, like
it's and I'm called the help, so that's really cool. Yeah,
really cool.
Again, if anybody's hiring, hit me up. Hit me up. Yeah, and my house comes with the job too, so like that's another factor of being here, because I'm like, if I leave this job, I'm like, I need somewhere to go too.
But do you have like a whole house to yourself?
Mm-hmm. I have a 2-bedroom house to myself. It's pretty sick. Yeah, that's why I'm still here.
Sometimes you gotta rock with it. Sometimes you gotta make you think. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, it's
Lorenzo's like, sign me up. Where do I go? I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Take me home, Massa. Take me home.
Look.
That's great.
I'm right there. Hey, I'll be straight.
Oh man.
I'll
be straight.
86 is relationship real quick for a 2-bedroom shit. That's
high key though.
Pros and cons.
I was in a similar thing. So I'm seeing so many parallels between us, because like I worked at Starbucks or whatever. So what I did was I graduated high school with no like college anything. Like I didn't get accepted into any schools. I only applied to 2. Didn't get accepted to either, because I think I applied too late. It was just like, it was bad. Like I was just not like, I was not geared toward college, and my parents weren't active in it. Like, so like I was not set up for that, and instead I enlisted in the Marines to play trumpet. There was a recruiter coming in and out of the band room, and I was like, okay, I'll sign up. I auditioned, I got accepted, and I was like, okay, well then this is what I'm doing then. So my parents, I was still 17, so my parents signed me over, and I went to Paris Island or whatever, and I didn't make it through boot camp because I didn't meet the physical requirements. So I was supposed to go into a conditioning platoon, and it was like the busiest recruiting season of record, and the conditioning platoon was full. So not only were all the forming platoons full, but like just to like be on weight, just to get up to strength, like was full. So I was just kind of like sitting around on my ass for a while. Like, and they were like, well, you can go into training. We have a platoon ready with enough openings where, if you just want to try it out and see what happens, go for it. And so I did. I was like, I don't want to just sit here. And I got my ass kicked. I got it handed to me, and I got rhabdo. I looked like a Holocaust survivor. Like I could see my rib cage for the first time in my life, because I got like super muscle fatigue and shit. It was crazy. I was snatched though. I looked great, and I was like the ideal gay fucking physique. Which is anorexic. But I did try it. It didn't work out, and I got medically discharged, and then I just ended up living with my dad in DC, and got the job at Starbucks. Did that for a while, and I did a couple of the jobs before that, but for a while I was just kind of like, what am I doing? Should I go to school? Should I do this? And then I got a job opportunity from a rich millionaire family with a private business. They were like, hey, we're looking to hand this store over to somebody because our children don't want to inherit it. So, we'll train you up to be the manager. And they moved me out to Blacksburg. They put me up in a place with a couple other of their employees, but it's a place kind of like all to ourselves, fully subsidized. And that's where I met Lorenzo on this job that we were both doing, and he was in a similar position. I don't know why I put y'all don't see this, but I fucked up with the frames. But he was on the same job, similar situation, subsidized housing, and they were just doing that for everybody. Like, come work for us, and we'll give you a living arrangement type deal. And it's like, who the fuck is out? Like, what kind of power trip are these rich people on that they're just like, I'll quarter you off, and you're mine now, and you do this when I tell you to do this, and it's like,
it's true.
And it seems like a great thing at first, and it is for a while, because it's like, I get to save money, I get to kind of do my own thing, or it feels like that for a while, and then eventually, for me, it started to feel like, oh, I'm being passed over, and actually, I'm just kind of like, I'm just a plaything, or I'm just a piece on a chessboard that they can negotiate with or move around when they need coverage at any given moment. So I was like, you know what, I'm out. Peace. I got a job back here in Manassas, and now I'm back in Northern Virginia, and now I have a boyfriend, and we live in Alexandria, and I still work in Manassas, and that's all she wrote. So, but
it does. It does feel that way though, because it's like oh shoot, what was I gonna say? I mean, I definitely feel like trapped here, like it's like I like my housing is here and my job is here and everything, but I also like I had like an immediate boss that was like under my big boss,
like the go-between.
And she left at the beginning of this month, so I've been alone taking care of the horses this whole time.
Wow.
And it was just kind of like assumed that I would stay and like be okay with that and everything, and like I've just been like alone, like working every single day taking care of these dang horses, and and then I'm gonna have a new boss next month, but I'm being passed over to, I will be working for her instead of for the big boss now, and it's like a whole different thing, and I'm like, how did this happen? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of being like passed around to.
Does that mean you're going to be moved to a whole new property?
know I'll still be here. It'll just be a completely different job. Like, she's bringing 15 more horses, and like she has clients and stuff. It's not just it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I'm like definitely keeping my options open, because I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be, because now I'm super, I like found this like stand-up stuff, and I'm super passionate about it. And I want to be able to be in the community and keep doing 4 mics a week and doing everything that I've been doing. But like with more horses and everything, I don't know what's going to happen.
Hey,
and
can I
so
some unsolicited advice?
Sure.
Look out for you first.
Yeah.
Your well-being, your living situation, everything that's got to come first. Stand-up will always be here. It's not going anywhere. No matter what anybody says with AI or whatever. Like, there is no shortage of mentally ill people with microphones in every area of this country. Like he's talking about driving 2.5 hours to do 5 minutes, not guaranteed, at a dive bar where no one's even paying attention. You know what I mean? Like that is always going to be here. You're always going to have opportunities to write. You're a streamer. You do stuff like this online. You're interacting with people constantly online. You're performing. You're going to find a way. You're going to find a way to keep this up. But like, it's like, just don't feel like stand up is in any way like in conflict with your lifestyle. You got to look out for you. So whether you like your job or not, whether you like your living situation or not, don't let stand up be like an impeding or competing factor with that. I used to be the same.
I'll try. I just feel like I feel so obsessed with it right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like all I can think about, and I'm constantly like writing down like bits I'm thinking of in my phone. Like, I'll literally be at work like cleaning stalls, and I'm like, wait, and I like write it down. I'm like, hey Siri, write this down.
Let it just be that though, because like that's great. That's what, like, for me, that kind of like faded away maybe a year ago when I was like 2 years in of like, okay, well, if I think of a bit, I'll think of it, I'll try to write it down, whatever. But it's like this will become an addiction for you out of the gate though, because you realize how easy it is to do and how easy it is to improve at the more stage time you get. And that's just a virtue of it always being there. It's always available. You will always have this opportunity to do that at any time. But like, don't sacrifice like a stable living arrangement. Like, build yourself up for success first. Set yourself up so that when you do drop everything and go put yourself like 80-90% into this, you need to be prepared. You need to have a nest egg, or else you'll be out on your ass.
You gotta have the preparations, because like, so sometimes you gotta suck it up. And trust me, I know. Like, sometimes you just gotta deal with your current situation. But it would be, and I'm sure but like, and I've had this conversation with way too many people for whatever reason that don't get that. Like, sometimes you just got to work with what you got. If you're not prepared to move on, you know what I'm saying? So many people try to like jump out and do shit they're not ready to do. And then it's like, well, because it's so easy to get anything or to get into a situation. How are you going to keep it? You know what I'm saying? And then some shit is hard to get into. Like, I want to get a bigger place. I don't have nobody's security deposit. I still got to pay rent for this place. I got to save up for both of those, aside from other various things that I still need money. I got my regular bills. Like, sometimes we can't do shit when we want to do it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
I feel like I'm pretty good about that, because I mean, like, I won't get into it, but like, I've been taking care of myself since I was like a young teenager, really. So like, I feel like I always am, like, I need that stability, I need to feel like, because that's why I've been at this job for so long, even though it's like kind of sucks. Like, but I'm like, I have a house,
I
have a stable income, I have, like, I have a job, and it's like, this is stable. And so like, I know better than to be like, screw all of this, I'm gonna go do stand up, and I'm gonna go move to DC or whatever.
I'm gonna go
like, I wouldn't do that.
lose it all, throw it all away. Oh my
like,
gosh,
like take a chance and whatever. Like, no,
I just know that it feels right now that like with stand up, time is of the essence, but it really isn't. It's really just like it's always going to be here. There's always.
I tell people every day, and it's like Morgan Freeman's not a comic, but like, you know, he's an artist, he's an actor. We didn't know this motherfucker until he was probably like 70 or some shit. Like, we didn't know who he was when he was young. We met him when he was old as fuck. The time is always now, but the time there's always time. You could jump into this shit whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and like you've already created a presence, you know what I'm saying? When you hop back into it, it's gonna be like you never left.
And keep those connects warm, you know, like reach out to people every once in a while, say hi, say like, hey, I hope you're doing well, and just leave it at that. That burns into their mind. Oh, you know, Kyla's still alive. She didn't fall off the face of the earth, you know. And that's enough. Believe it or not, that's enough. And it's not just you being a good person. It's you dipping your toe in the water and again just like staying active, even if you can't necessarily make it out to, and people understand that you're an hour and a half away. They understand like, oh of course she's not going to be out here every single week.
I get a lot of
gas, you know what I'm saying? Gas, that's all I have to say is gas, you know what I'm saying? That right there.
Ask and answer.
$80 at my tank the other day. I was like, oh my god,
bruh, oh my gosh, I get so mad. I be wanting to fight something. I don't know. I be wanting to punch the damn fucking tank when you know what I'm saying?
I'm like not even looking at it anymore. Like, I won't look at how much it is. I'm like, I like sit in my car. I'm like, don't look, just fill it up and whatever. Keep going. I'm not even gonna look.
I keep track of all of my spending. I gotta see how much is coming out because I gotta.
Do you have a budget?
I do actually. I'm actually very good at it. I can show you. I've done it for people. They don't follow it, but it's a good one, and I do it regardless.
I probably won't for like a week, and then
Oh, shit. I appreciate it. I tell people, I'm like, I'd rather you be honest at all times. That's all I could ask of you. Literally the only thing. You know what I'm saying?
Worth a try, though. It's worth a try.
Hey,
maybe this one will stick.
It's repetition. Repetition creates habit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we're coming up on an hour and 10 minutes or so here. I mean, the people love you. Everyone who's met you loves you. Like, that's why, like, you've completely ingratiated yourself into this just by virtue of you being like a solid person. A bit like, it's so refreshing to see somebody like so nice and so good as a performer at the same time. Like, to have those two. Usually, like, if you're super nice and friendly, you're not necessarily good on stage, you know. And it's like people just like having you around, you know, to have but it's like you do both, and that's outstanding. Like, so no matter what you do, no matter like how long it takes for you to commit yourself to this, it's going to be waiting for you. Like, the time is yours when you're ready for it, and I'm so happy to have met you when I did, like when you're beginning. Like, it's so rare that I'll meet somebody who's just starting out, who it's like, wow, like this person's going places. Kyla's going places. So
I appreciate that so much.
Of course, dude. Like that, like, you're awesome. Is there anything you want to plug that I'm not aware of? So, like, what's your Twitch? Like, is that still active for you? What's
I go live every once in a while now. I'm not like super into it anymore, but I'll go and play Mario Kart with viewers or whatever. But it's Pig Cow Live.
Okay.
Like Pig Cow Live, the animals. And then my Instagram is Kyla B Comedy.
Here's what I have here. I have that pulled up.
Yeah, and I also have a YouTube that's also Pig Cow Live, and I talk about like deep shit on there. I just be yapping. Like, I should make a podcast, but I make like videos and just talk about stuff.
Hey, this is super easy to make.
Internet and
it's as easy as streaming. Yeah, like seriously, like just record a VOD and then put it up. Done.
Yeah.
Put it on Spotify.
I want to do a podcast, so maybe stay tuned. But it's just gonna be me talking. I'm gonna be like the fruit in the grocery store. I don't know. Like, it's just gonna be like random stupid things. I just love talking.
The reason we do this together is because like Lorenzo could do this on his own. He doesn't have the apparatus for it yet. I can't do this on my own, so I need someone to talk with, and so we're a great duo. So like I'm the millionaire right now, keeping him captive on my estate. Just because I need him to talk to in order for this to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I understand.
He's my help. He's my help.
Crazy.
No, we help each other. We help each other. But it's like, if you can do this by yourself, you have the setup. You've got that's all this was like I had a bunch of recording equipment, music equipment that I was like, I want to make music, and it was bad. And I was like, COVID's happening. Why not try a podcast? I'm listening to all these podcasts. I have podcast equipment, essentially. It's the same thing. And that's what we did. He came over and we recorded our first episode in the bedroom of the subsidized place I was in.
Indeed.
And that's what
like the first step took place there.
Yeah, and we talked to coworkers and people. That's what we started off doing. So
okay. Yeah.
And that's all it was. Yeah. Talking about current events, talking about, life stuff, talking about, like Lorenzo's got all this folk wisdom, and we learned the other day about the worms and ham, how to
I knew that's what you was gonna say.
Oh my God.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. Wow. The Pink Panther suit. Okay.
The Pink Panther, yeah. I think it's just schizophrenia is what it is. Or
yeah. Worms and ham chasing kids. Yeah. I see.
Next time y'all see me, I'll be like, guys, the Pink Panther suit, he's a really nice guy.
Can you imagine
him? He's really cool, yeah.
I bet you're grinning under there just like that too. Like you're that happy. You look sad on the outside, like head down, the one eye and everything, but you're like happy as a fucking clam under there, chasing kids.
I'm like, honestly,
loose kids everywhere. I've never heard loose kids in my life.
Oh my God.
That's wild. Man. That's going to be the thumbnail. Is the Pink Panther, the Pink Panther suit, and then him like question mark.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you'll be right in the middle, Kyla. You'll be right in the middle. Kyla B comedy.
So go ahead. You perform where on Thursdays?
Nowhere. Actually, I think my Thursdays are free.
It's the Hilton downtown Fredericksburg.
Oh, sounds good.
Talk to Jeremy.
The competition. I'll be like, Jeremy, if you see a Pink Panther suit, let me know. Let me know.
I don't think he'd be foolish enough to walk in wearing a suit. Maybe he'd bring like a duffel bag and put it on in the bathroom. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
Get ready.
Maybe. Yeah.
Sit down. Then sit down in the back in the dark.
Jeremy's so funny. Every time he sees me, he calls me 10 years old. He's like, you're like.
He's
10.
one to talk though, because again, he's only like 2 or 3 months into this, so it's like.
He goes on stage and it's because he has a bit where he goes on stage and he's like, "Can I call myself old yet?" And I was like, "Yes." And then he was like, "Well, you're like 10 years old." And so now every time he sees me, he's like, "What up, 10-year-old?" Like, but everybody has like a little. I'm like the little one of like the community. Like everybody calls me little homie, little one, little bit, little shrimp. Like that's all anybody ever calls me. It's hilarious. I didn't even think that was that. I thought it was taller than everybody else.
Hold up, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'4".
See, that's like almost average, I guess.
Yeah, that's average height of a woman. So
I said, I mean, like right about, right on the line.
Yeah.
Look it
right
up.
on the line.
I think when people realize how young you are too, you're 23. So
I guess
like,
so. Yeah.
I'm 26, so I'm not that much older.
Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah.
People think I'm old because I look haggard. I look like I'm beat down.
No, you're very mature. You kind of have an old soul. Like you. Like
that too.
What?
That too.
Yeah.
No, I've been told that my whole life. Yeah, I'm an old soul. I played jazz music for crying out loud.
When you were 10?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Little Little 10-year-old Christian, you've got such an old soul.
I'm not playing my Pokemon person. I mean, yeah, I had a DS like everyone else, but and then I was listening to jazz. I was listening to fucking old ass music. You know, I was not about. I don't know any top hit song right now. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I just listen to old shit all the time.
Kind of same. I like old music too.
Yeah.
High key. Yeah. High to the key.
This is the first episode of your podcast. You know, like what music you're listening to. You know what you're into.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And just
record
it.
Saying something else that was embarrassing.
No,
I'm done. AM.
Oh, my music.
Anything.
You mean like talk? No.
You know what? I had a great idea. You should get the Pink Panther guy on your first episode.
Oh, no. That would be a big draw.
Just have him sitting beside you in the room.
I should like get someone to
dress up.
No, that's so
our best episodes were like stunts like that, you know. So like we used to do characters and stuff on here. We've experimented with this format so many times. Fun. You know, like it would be like like I did an episode as Trump. I think we had someone do an episode as Biden, and we don't speak to that person anymore because he's a racist piece of shit.
Okay.
He like actually hates Biden, which was why it was a good episode because he did a really great impression. But you know, it's like he's still a backwards ass POS, so I'm not speaking to him anymore. But it did numbers, and our best episode so far to date was not that long ago. It was a guy who went viral. So you know, just getting anybody on here who's having a moment. So if you get the Pink Panther on here while it's big on TikTok or whatever, even if it's him or not, you know, like that's gonna pop off. So.
Yeah, it's too scary for me. I'd be too scared.
Not just too scary.
I'd be too afraid.
Well, he's right here, so if you want to just ask, really.
No.
All you have to do is.
I'm gonna be watching my back now. I'm gonna be like, he's.
I would.
Okay. Oh man.
All right, I want to plug your stuff. Kyla B Comedy on Instagram. Everybody, please follow. Everything else is in the description. Pig Cow on Twitch, on YouTube.
Alter Ego.
Go give it a follow and go see where Kyla's at. I mean, she's everywhere. She's been to Woodbridge, Manassas, Alexandria, so Virginia. Be on the lookout for Kyla B. Kyla Benedict is coming. I mean, thank you so much for doing this. Like, we normally go longer, but I just don't want to subject people to my nose for this long. I feel like I sound
fair. I also have to go back to work soon anyway, so
okay, good.
It works out.
At the end of the show, Lorenzo gives some advice to the audience about anything we talked about during the show. So please,
indeed,
go ahead, sir. Take it away.
My first word of advice is people. Gather up your churns. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where they are at all times. Don't be having them just running around, running them up. You know what I'm saying? Right. Put them all, herdle them together like sheep. You know what I'm saying? Get you a dog, or maybe a guy dressed as a dog, or maybe a guy dressed as a panther or anything. It could be, you know, to help you herdle them up if that's what need be, you know? That's the first bit right there. Go start supporting comedy, y'all. Start supporting your local artists. You want to give money to these people that are already rich. Support your local artists. And you know what? You never know. You know, maybe a local artist could save your life one day. You know, they'd be like, you came to my show. You brought people with you. And you know, you could be about to get hit by a car and they will push you out of the way. Just for the support alone, you gotta think about this
because
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because you bought tickets.
Yeah, it's the small things. It's the small things. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I would if I I've had people at one of my old jobs. I've had people recognize me from Dream Big before. Really? And honestly, that made my day. Honestly, he happened to know my coworker too. He was like, hey, you was at the and then my manager, he was like, yeah, I know him. I was like, but like it made my, you know what I'm saying? Like it's happened a few times, honestly, and it's like I don't know. It's just something about it. Like, and of course, like people are only gonna say something if they thought you were good. They're not gonna talk to the guy that sucked and be like, oh yeah, I remember you.
They're not gonna talk to the hula hoop guy, or they're not gonna talk to the schizophrenic person who ruined the night for everybody. And if you see this, Zach, it's nothing personal. You really just need to get your shit together. I mean, honestly, like, that is not comedy. Nobody enjoys it. So rework it. To figure it out. Do it the right way. And there is a right way. And there's all types of different right ways. But what you're doing is certainly the wrong thing. It's not it. It's the furthest away from whatever stand-up comedy is. So, I mean, good luck on America's Got Talent.
Is he really going?
That's a great place for him.
Yeah, that is where you belong. Go do that. Go do a talent show. Don't do stand-up. Any advice for people who are in a kind of a domineering work relationship?
Bruh, I feel like to a degree, any work relation, unless you like don't have any bills for real, and like by that I mainly mean like rent and or car payments, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Everything's so fucking expensive. Nothing's really paying like that, you know what I'm saying? Depending how far you gotta drive, gas is fucking high as shit, and you just gotta make shit rock. Sometimes you gotta tough it out, and trust me, I done toughed a bunch of shit out, and it sucks, but like, you just gotta do it, and you gotta live a little more frugally until you're able to do what you gotta do, get where you gotta, where you want to be. I'm there currently. I'm always trying. You gotta always want to elevate in one situation, in one way or another. I don't, I would like some nice stuff, but I put that shit to the background. I rock with what I got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there's more important things ahead, you know what I'm saying? Like, at my current job, it's not perfect, and I
exactly.
feel like
and
I
you
tell
need,
people
and right now at your current job, you need what, like 2, maybe 3 more kids before you get enough ransom money to really make a difference, to really like put it down.
You're talking to the Pink Panther guy. He probably
I don't know
needs
anything about him.
He probably needs a few more. I'm sure a few more wouldn't hurt. You know.
And who are you employed by? Are you employed by the same guy who hands out outfits at Times Square to like Elmo and Bumblebee? Is that HR for you?
I know the guy you're talking about. That's a swell guy.
Spirit
real cool
Halloween.
guy, actually.
Is that your employer?
No, they're not open yet. I don't know how that. I assume. How much money do they make? You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta make a lot of money.
Those are all closed. I mean, Party City's done, bankrupt.
Yeah.
Spirit Halloween's all that's left.
But they open up only for the month or a month or two.
And it's like out of like Hobby Lobby or whatever that takes over other stores.
Yeah. Like, that's actually a pretty. I wonder about places like that like Rita's or something, because Rita's isn't open all year, is it?
No,
maybe some. Yeah. Because I know in Salisbury. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think some might be, but in Salisbury it's closed like most of the year.
And that's where you hang out, right? Is at Rita's, because that's like prime. Prime loose children. Real estate.
Kyla, have you seen the Pink Panther guy at any Rita's at all? Have you, I
have not seen him, and I refuse. If oh my god, if he shows up, I think I might just like pass out from like fear.
It's that bad?
That'll be easier for him to kidnap you. It's okay.
But
do you ever play Five Nights at Freddy's on your streams or anything?
Yeah.
Is that too much?
No, I like to be scared. Like, I love a haunted house. Like, I love like scary movies. Even though I always get so excited to go to a haunted house, and then I'm like the most scared one there. But it's like so fun. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a great time.
So
okay, but like not with like the Pink Panther. Like I'm not enjoying being afraid of the Pink Panther. Okay, right. That's real. But like
he's on the loose. Somebody get him.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a great time. I'm so happy that this guy's on the loose. No, he's scary. But like, big whatever. Like,
you think so? I just have a random question. If you were kidnapped, do you think that your bosses would pay a lot of money to rescue you? Like, how much do you think?
Like, who's gonna take care of the horses?
Right.
You think they'd pay like $1 million for you, or like?
No. No.
Hell
I don't think he'd notice, honestly. I don't think he'd, like, who would know? Because nobody's here. It's just me. I don't know if he would notice.
Oh, it's just you. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's just me. Yeah.
Well, I know you got to get back to work. You got to get back to work. We're not going to keep you much longer. Thank you for joining us, though. This really was.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
This is a great episode. This will go out soon. I'll put it up real quick. But yeah, please come back anytime. You're in the Discord now, so if you ever want to, we normally watch videos and react to stuff. But this was a special episode because we didn't have to even do that. We're just having a great conversation the whole time. So
yeah,
thank you for being here. That's the end of the episode, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Go follow Kyla on Instagram, social media, YouTube, everything, everywhere that she is. We're on Instagram. And I want to say, too, right here at the end of the show, I have a show coming up on May 30th. May 30th, CTB Comedy Productions is doing Punchlines and Players once again at City State Public House, so please get your tickets to that. They're going fast. We have a stacked lineup. Daphne London, actually, she debuted the series back when we had it in Manassas. So Daphne's really cool, but this time it's going to be headlined by Diana Mason. And then we have other guests of the podcast on as well. Nathan Carlson, who is going to be performing. He's going to be doing some guitar. Yep. And then we have, who else? We have Lucas Craig and Chrissy Perez, who's actually going to be an upcoming guest on the pod. Chrissy, if you haven't met her, she is phenomenal. She's very, very, very funny. And she also happens to be a classically trained opera singer. So, like, she's the real deal. So come check that show out. It's going to be singing, music, and stand-up comedy all in one night. You're not going to want to miss it. So Punchlines and Players, I'll link to the show in the description. Like and subscribe to the podcast. We want to hear from you. Comment, do all that. And thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Los Garcias, adios.
Muchos gracias.